歡迎收睇日落分鐘見證實錄。隨住健康飲食嘅意識興起，有越嚟越多嘅家庭都開始關注小朋友嘅飲食。不過，根據加拿大心臟及中風基金會日前發表嘅研究報告就指出，有越嚟越多嘅垃圾食品嘅廣告，透過各種嘅媒介，針對小朋友同埋青少年去進行宣傳。而呢一個研究就更加顯示，兒童每年喺網上睇到嘅食品同埋飲品廣告，竟然高達2500萬個。咁當中90%以上係高糖、高脂、高鹽嘅唔健康飲食產品。咁小朋友咧有幾容易受到呢一啲嘅廣告行銷影響呢？咁家長對呢一樣嘢又有啲咩擔憂？喺今日嘅節目，我哋一齊嚟了解一下。呢啲廣告對兒童都充滿吸引力。
早餐麥片。Hands up. OK， 好。
甚至進一步影響佢哋選擇食品。
OK。
你喜歡哪一個？
你喜歡這個？
例如啲 cheeky egg 啊，Kinder egg 有啲，係 Kinder egg 嗰啲，咁就唔係唔買嘅，可以買嘅一個咯。
What concerns me is when the companies go around the parents and target the children directly.
Feel that children between the age of 2 and 11 are exposed collectively about 25 million internet.
嗰啲廣告裏邊好多嘅食品咧，都係一啲高糖分、高鹽分或者係高油分嘅食物，咁營養價值並唔高嘅。
呢一場親子營養之旅，由註冊營養師 Amy 帶住小朋友喺超市入面，借住遊戲帶領佢哋認識食物，進一步教導佢哋健康嘅飲食。
誰喜歡這個的？早餐麥片。Hands up。
而當營養師問到小朋友點樣選擇早餐麥皮嘅時候，佢哋明顯會受到包裝上嘅吸引，進而影響佢哋嘅選擇。
其實都係啲零食，唔係主食嘅喎，好多時都係。零食咧就特別咧係就會有啲好得意嘅公仔啦，就係總之係吸引消費者。係啊，都會有㗎，多咗好多㗎。
黃佩玉今日都帶住2位分別7歲同9歲嘅女參加呢一場親子營養團。佢話：當一家人去到超市買餸同埋選購食物嘅時候，自己個女有時都會受到一啲唔健康食品嘅吸引。
譬如啲 cheeky egg 啊，Kinder egg 有啲，係 Kinder egg 嗰啲，咁就唔係唔買嘅，可以買嘅一個咯，即係買一個。咁但係有時都話啊，其實你今個禮拜都食咗一個啦，咁不如留翻下個禮拜啦。咁初唔制嘅，唔制唔緊要嘅，有佢發泄一陣啦，跟住我哋都係離開嘅嚇，就係咁樣。
一直以嚟，黃佩玉都相當注意啲女嘅飲水量，確保佢哋每日嘅水分最少飲1500毫升。咁跟住就係睇攝取嘅糖分。咁隨住細路慢慢長大，黃佩玉都教識佢哋睇食物嘅成分標籤上面嘅糖分比例。
糖咧就會影響，即係可以胃口啦，又可能其實牙齒啦，亦都係其實都係長期食開咁甜，你慣咗咧，其實你係會不停咁樣越食越多嘅，所以就會教佢哋睇，叫佢哋選擇嗱，有2樣嘢你自己睇下啦，邊樣健康啲啦。咁但係如果佢哋有時都會譬如選擇 Oreo 餅乾嘅，咁唔緊要㗎，咁食少啲咯，食少啲，食2、3塊就夠啦，就咁樣。咁限住佢哋，我大約咧就大約其實咧，好似佢哋咁上下小朋友咧，大約咧就20 gram 嘅糖嘅啫。
黃佩玉自細就受到媽媽嘅影響，養成健康飲食嘅習慣。咁平時一家人都好少出街食飯，咁樣就可以比較容易控制攝取糖分、鹽分同埋油脂。平時一家人嘅3餐都同小朋友討論制定例行嘅菜單。
晚餐咧多數我哋都係蔬菜啊，譬如好似我哋今晚我哋一陣間就會食啲餃子啊，咁我哋就係啦菜肉餃，咁我因為我就貪懶啊嘛。方便就會用 kale 咯，就啲 kale 菜就剁碎佢就整餃子。跟住爹哋要翻工帶飯，咁就會係今日係啲牛展啊、 嗰啲 beef stew 嗰啲咁啦，即係啲蔬菜煲啊啲咁。咁飯食咧就都會有嘅，但係因為白米冇咁即係嗰個升糖好快，咁我哋咧就有時我就會溝少少堅華啦，有時咧就好似我奶奶咁啦，屋企啦就會用番薯嗰啲番薯啊切碎細細粒，咁啊擺埋啲飯度一次過煲。
佢哋煮緊嘢食嘅時候，都會教小朋友煮嘢食嘅方法。咁小朋友都知道油煎炸等嘅方式係唔好。咁如果小朋友真係好想食薯條嘅時候，就會食少少嘅份量。
假期啦，得閒咧，我就會同佢哋一齊整嘢食啦。譬如即係好似我大嗰個咧，佢能夠 handle 嗰啲刀啊、嗰啲刨啊嗰啲，咁我哋會教佢點樣刨啦、切啦、煮啦、幫手烚啦，即係佢都。即係呢啲係啦，你睇住佢，話俾佢聽邊啲危險，邊啲唔危險，咁佢自己都會小心處理嘅。咁喺整個食物嘅過程裏邊咧，佢哋咧之後咧譬如我細嗰個佢唔係好中意食火龍果嘅，即係一種生果咁樣。咁但係咧，如果你同佢一齊做一齊切嘅，咦都幾得意喎咁樣。咁佢其實佢哋會願意去試多少少嘅。
咁佢認為飲食習慣需要由細個開始養成，咁自然細路仔大個之後嘅飲食就會比較健康。
你自細咧就已經話即係介紹一啲食物俾佢聽，就係啲糖分低糖啲啊，少鹽啲啊，或者係少油啲啊，多啲蔬菜，即係好即係一路都係啲健康嗰啲 professional health professional 教我哋咁樣嘢。但係咧，我哋都要做咯，即係都係要家長細個就同佢慢慢培養慣咗個口味咧，咁佢自然咧，佢大個出去咧，譬如好似我啲小朋友，佢唔係食得咁甜嘅，咁佢出到去出邊咧，佢譬如食咗一個 dessert 係好甜嘅，佢自己都覺得唔想食噶啦嚇，自然因為佢都慣咗呢個咁嘅生活啦。
Brenda Kent 4年半之前由溫哥華搬到溫哥華島，佢育有1仔1女，日常生活都相當注重飲食健康。咁平時都係自己煮，而且每一餐都一定包括蔬菜同埋水果。
We live in the Cowichan Valley and on a farm actually, and so we raise some of our own food and we are able to source as locally as possible. So it's a really lovely place to be that we can eat as healthy as we can.
不過佢話，身為家長都曾經喺為小朋友準備食物嘅時候而面對挑戰。
They say sometimes it might take 10 times for a new food to become accustomed to a child to feel accustomed to that new food. So if you have to present something like, roasted cauliflower, which is really quite delicious, but sometimes you might have to present it multiple times before they actually feel like, yeah, this is actually really tasty. So sometimes that can be hard, right? Because you've prepared a big meal, you think it's great, and then your kids sort of look at it and say, I don't know, Mom, try something else.
咁對於現時有越嚟越多嘅食品廣告針對小朋友 ，Brenda 就感到擔憂。
It really worries me. It's bothered me for a long time, actually, ever since I become more aware of how pervasive the marketing to kids is. It's everywhere. I mean, you go into the supermarket and everywhere you see kids being marketed directly to by colorful packaging and by cartoon characters. And it's really, and it's never the good food, right? It's never I shouldn't say the good food, but it's never the healthy food. It's never fresh fruits and vegetables. And there's like cartoon characters selling that. It's always the unhealthy food.
唔單止係超市，佢仲話更加發現喺網上有越嚟越多呢一種嘅食品廣告彈出嚟。
At this present time, I okay which computer apps they're allowed to have on my iPad that they borrow. And but I can't sit there and watch them the whole time. I can't control when ads pop up and entice the kids to want to click on that ad. Even though I tell the kids don't click on the ads, it can be really hard not to.
佢話令佢更加擔憂嘅係，當小朋友越嚟越大，有自主權去用錢嘅時候，父母就唔能夠再掌控佢哋選擇食物。咁雖然自己會同小朋友討論乜嘢係廣告行銷手法，但係好明顯，小朋友仍然會受到影響。
I've talked to them a lot about marketing because when they ask me for something that they've never had before, I say, well, why do you think you want that food? We've never had it. You've never tasted it. What is it about it? And often it'll be one of two reasons. It'll be either their friend has eaten it, right, or somebody at school, or it'll be that the marketing just works and it's reached them and made them feel that they want something that they've never even had before.
佢話間唔中食呢一類嘅食品並唔會有乜嘢問題，自己亦都唔會完全禁止小朋友食呢一啲嘢。咁但係現時有大量嘅廣告手法係直接針對小朋友進行宣傳。
And the companies go around the parents and target the children directly. And that's where the problem is. So all of these messages that they get so much out there multiple times throughout the day, it's very hard for them to resist against the pull. I mean, we all get marketed to, right? And it affects us even as adults. As kids, it's even more of an issue because they're still developing and they don't fully understand. And even if you understand, you're still impacted by it.
有啲食品公司會利用參與學校活動，將產品推廣到校園入面。
School feels good because they got some money, which they desperately need. But the company has received such a huge benefit from that, from the children seeing their brand. And then, of course, once a brand is in the school, it helps to normalize it for the children.
Mark Collison 係加拿大心臟及中風基金會卑斯及育空地區總監，主要負責政府關係同埋健康提升。佢話呢一份最新嘅研究報告指出咗，本國現時嘅小朋友幾乎可以話係受到網上廣告嘅轟炸。
That children between the age of 2 and 11 are exposed collectively to about 25 million internet, and that's just the internet marketing per day. If you add on top of that television, print, other things, the kids are probably being exposed to anywhere between 20 to 30 food and beverage advertising per day. So that's loaded in there. So then the kids are bombarded with it. So then when they get home or they're shopping with their parents, it's expressed. They want this.
咁佢又強調喺呢一啲廣告入邊有90%以上都係唔健康嘅食品，咁有一啲係高度加工食品，又或者係含高糖分嘅飲品等等。阿 Mark 就解釋，而家嘅廣告都係經過精密嘅科學研究同埋計算，去了解點樣成功吸引目標群體。
They call it pester power in industry, and they've actually studied it to the point where they realize that somewhere around the 10th or 11th ask, they're going to wear down the parent, and the parent is going to concede.
此外，呢一啲食品公司嘅廣告仲會針對兒童年齡層所受到嘅唔同利誘去到分析，以呢一啲嚟到製作廣告，例如運用鮮豔嘅色彩，又或者係利用卡通人物去吸引年幼嘅兒童，俾佢哋覺得呢一個食品又好玩，又或者係借住明星或者係知名運動員嚟到吸引小朋友。
So they'll exploit that, and the kids will see that celebrity or that hero associated with that product, so they think that somehow that will get them there as well. 至於青少年，阿 Mark 就分析呢一個年紀嘅小朋友擁有更加大嘅自主權，咁多數已經能夠自己買嘢食。 Teenagers have a high level of wanting social inclusion. They want friends, they want to be popular. So the marketers will make certain foods cool. So if you eat this, you're going to be cool and you're going to have a lot of friends.
而呢一啲食品公司同埋廣告商都清楚知道飲食習慣係由細細個開始培養。
They know that 90% of food preferences and choices in families are influenced by kids. So if you can get them early, you're going to have customers for life.
不過過多食用呢一啲唔健康食品嘅後果影響相當巨大。阿 Mark 就強調，過去30年嚟，兒童肥胖率增加咗3倍，而目前有30%嘅本國兒童係過重或者係肥胖，未來會進一步造成健康上嘅影響。例如係患有糖尿病有年輕化嘅趨勢，又或者罹患其他嘅慢性疾病等等。長久以嚟會進一步造成醫療系統嘅嚴重負擔。
The other impact is on parents. So parents are trying to do their best to ingrain healthy eating habits in their children. And it's a tough job, especially when you're combating a billion-dollar industry that's using sophisticated marketing techniques to pull your children the other way. So, this is about supporting parents too. And we know that the marketing creates problems at home.
隨住越嚟越多各種媒介嘅食品廣告充斥住我哋嘅生活周圍，進而影響小朋友嘅飲食選擇。育聯盟就呼籲聯邦政府立法禁止針對16歲及以下兒童嘅飲食產品廣告。我哋休息返嚟再睇。